Hare Krishna. If there's one tip essential tip for your well-being, don't compare yourself to others. This is a very big, important point. Each of us is an individual. We each have our own stories. In terms of yoga, we have our own karma, and you've been having your own story, not only for this whole life, but for countless other lives. And that's why you were born completely different from everybody else. Even if you have a twin, you're still different inside. You're a different person with different personality traits. So we each have our own story. We each have our own challenges in this life. We're not born the same. We're not born with the same challenges. We're not born with the same immediate goals. So there's no point comparing yourself to others because it's not a valid comparison. And what's worse, in these days of social media, you don't compare yourself just to others, but you're comparing yourself to the very best edited, photoshopped version of others. And then you're guaranteed to feel miserable. So when you're in in Instagram and Facebook, everybody's putting like the best of them, right? It's like, okay, that picture came out really well and I did some editing. Now I look really good, so I'm going to post that. And then you see that picture and you look at yourself in the mirror in the morning, you wake up, and you look at yourself in the mirror, like, oh my God, that person looks so much better than I do. It's not true. It's fake. You know, that was just like the right camera, the right angle, the right lighting with the right effects, and then it came out nicely. You know, it's fake. And it happens with women, with guys, you know, it happens with everyone, and it's all fake. In terms of like, oh, I'm having a great time here on vacation, you get like this edited, super dreamy version of somebody's vacation on social media, and you're like, oh, but I'm miserable here at work. So you're comparing the wrong things, you know, like an edited version of somebody's vacation with your, you know, like a low point in your work day. So you're going to feel horrible from that. So it's all kind of fake, you know, like I know people who like, they're posting these pictures of the couple and you're like, oh my God, this is like the best couple ever. Like these guys are doing so much better than I am. Look at them. They just keep posting and they're always doing these things. It seems like a dream couple. And then all of a sudden you hear they had a divorce. You're like, what? How did that happen? You had a divorce? I thought you guys were like a dream couple and you're still married, having a good, decent marriage. And they're divorced already. It's fake. So comparing yourself to others, especially these days with social media, is completely wrong and useless. So how can you become a better person? Because, you know, comparison is good, because it helps you become a better person, right? That's why we kind of do it. But what you have to compare yourself to is yourself. That's a good comparison. What is the best of you? And then what did you do? That's a really good comparison. You know when you could have done better. You know what your best is. At least you have a pretty good idea. And then you see what you've done, and then you compare that. Okay, how was my performance today compared to what I could have done? That's a good comparison. Compare yourself to the best of yourself. And then always strive to be the best of yourself. That's going to make you feel good, because you know that when you're acting below what you could have done, you won't be satisfied because it's not good. I mean, you know, why did you do that? It wasn't good enough. You could have done better. You won't be satisfied because you shouldn't be satisfied. It wasn't good enough. It was useless. You could have done better. And it wouldn't have cost you any. You would have felt better and the outcome would have been better. So compare yourself to the best of yourself. Were you the best person you could be in that moment? Were you the best father, the best employee? Were you the best, you know, did you do the meditation as nice as you could have done? Did you work out? Or did you just stay at home in the couch? Did you go and do something useful? Did you just waste your time? What was the best you could have done and what did you really do? And that kind of comparison will help you improve. And as for others, Let them have their own lives, they have their own paths. You just worry about you becoming the best person you can be. That's the best thing you can do. That's the only thing you can do wisely. Hare Krishna.